didn't want to die, but he couldn't stop himself. The collision with the car
Good evening and welcome to your weekend elixir on TV, the ITV Weekend News Magazine. In today's installment, we have details of the conduct of the much-awaited governorship election in Edo State. Our reporters were at various centers where voting took place, and they will serve us details of their findings. All of these and more you will get only when you stay tuned and fully relaxed. To not only be entertained, will also ensure that you are well informed. Good evening and welcome on board. I am Wilson of Marshall. Edo State Resident Electoral Commissioner Orhionmwon has assured Edo citizens that their votes will count. He gave the assurance on Saturday evening while briefing journalists on the conduct of the Edo 2024 governorship election at the state INEC headquarters in Benin City. Favor Osaro reports.
Edo Resident Electoral Commissioner Orhionmwon said the commission extended the time for the voting process due to some challenges at the polling unit, including late arrival of materials. He also assured the people of Edo State of free, fair and credible election.
The mandate and vision of the commission is to conduct a free, fair, credible and all-inclusive election. And to the glory of God, this election has been peaceful. Because without security, you cannot actually conduct an election in this part of the world. To the best of my knowledge, the security agencies have been hardworking, and nobody has been prevented to go. When we discussed with them during our ITV meeting, they promised us to be professional, and to the best of my knowledge, they have been professional.
He commended security personnel for their exceptional performance. Favor Osaro, ITV News.
The Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Police Force, ACP Olumoyiwa Dejobi, has disclosed that more suspects were arrested at different parts of the state on Saturday for their involvement in political thuggery, vote buying, and cash inducement. The force image maker revealed that a fake journalist was also arrested. Donald Eyemiye reports.
ACP Olumoyiwa Adejobi said the operatives of the Nigerian police, while conducting a synchronized race on already identified black spots across the state, arrested two suspects who are members of one of the major political parties, Emotiran Gospel 25 and Faraway Isaac 27, both from Ofunama community in Ovia Southwest local government area of Edo State. The first image maker said the suspects, who are connected to a larger network involving one Etsako and a kingpin known as the boss, were found with substantial amount of money and incriminating items in Ekpoma in a guest house.
The well-coordinated effort led to the arrest of two key suspects who are members of the PDP, Emotiran Gospel 25 and Faraway Isaac 27, both from Ofunama community, Ovia Southwest local government area of Edo State. The suspect connected to a large network involving one Etsako and a kingpin known as the boss were apprehended at Sokash guest house in Ekpoma, where a substantial amount of cash and incriminating items were recovered from them.
The first PRO said a list of voters' names with corresponding monetary values, preferred ballot papers, and a set of fake identification cards were equally recovered. Similarly, 6 individuals were arrested at Abose Primary School in Aochi for engaging in vote buying.
Apart from the vote buying, those have been found in possession of prohibited firearms. Of course, we use relevant law to prosecute them.
ACP Adejobi added that a fake journalist who claims to be a staff member of one of the leading television stations in Nigeria were also apprehended. The first PRO said investigations are ongoing as the suspect will be prosecuted. Donald Eminyen, ITV News.
The sum of Benin and Orhionmwon Council to Edo and Delta states of Nigeria, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Igbenedion defied the heavy rainfall to cast his vote at Okada West, Ward 1. Pius Nsoro reports.
Okada West Ward 1 witnessed an appreciable turnout of voters. The voting center for the ward was the Community Town Hall, otherwise known as Okwedion. The Esama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Igbenedion, who arrived at the voting center with his wife, Lady Cherry, cast his vote at about 11:15 a.m. Lady Cherry Igbenedion also cast her vote at the Okwedion. Though there was heavy downpour, it did not disrupt the process as electoral officers and voters found their ways into the town hall to perform their civic duties. Pius Nsoro, ITV News.
If you just joined us, this is the Weekend News Magazine. We'll go on a break. We'll be right back. Do stay.
Admissions are currently ongoing at Nigeria's premier private university, Igueben University Okada. At Igueben University Okada, we deliver world-class education in a highly conducive global environment, inspiring a culture of creativity and innovative experience. We are the vanguard of digital literacy. Enroll to study in any of Igueben University's colleges of learning: College of Arts and Social Sciences, the College of Business and Management Studies, College of Engineering, College of Health Sciences, College of Natural and Applied Sciences, College of Law, and College of Pharmacy. At Igueben University Okada, students enjoy international exchange programs which take them beyond the shores of Nigeria annually to attend summer classes in partner universities in the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, and Asia. Candidates are to complete and submit application forms online on the website www.iuokada.edu.ng. Our hotlines 0703-292-4219. Canadian University, Nigeria's premier and leading private university.
Stop me here! Ha, madam, I beg. Now, what did they happen here? Every time people they fool here. You don't know that this new technical, the headquarters for generator matter. Now the only technical be this. Madam, I beg, I will follow you.
Now it be the Uyi technical, the headquarters for generator matter. Whether not the big Perkins generator, Mikano, JMG, and others have been a quality 100% copper generator of different brand where you fit power your borehole, fridge, air condition, or as small as my pocket reach quality generator. Your waka don't end. Just come Uyi technical for quality spare parts, water pump, grinding machine, and pepper me, sewing machine, lawnmower. Come take your IC and carry go with price when no they shake pocket. For the generator headquarters, Uyi Technical Limited, 7981 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and other Uyi Technical branches.
1 year in mind, forever in our hearts. Mrs. Dickness Stella Atiti and Nomayo Iyenugie. It's been a year since you left this plane of existence. Every passing moment without you in our life feels like eternity. Your compassion, your words of encouragement, your doggedness, your never say die attitude, your disciplinary disposition with a touch of humor made us who we are today. We are still finding it difficult to fill the void you left behind. We miss you every day. Our solace is that you died in Christ. Keep resting in the bosom of the Lord till the resurrection morning when we shall meet to path no more. We miss you greatly, our beloved mother. Fondly remembered by Mrs. Patience Akwebo, Mrs. Roslyn Omogie, Mr. Omori Enemayo, and Mr. Osaibovo Enemayo. We want to use this opportunity to appreciate our families, friends, St. Joseph Chosen Church of God members, and well-wishers that commiserated with us in our moment of grief. May God richly bless you. Signed, Children.
St. Matthew's Royal College is a 21st century citadel of learning with world-class infrastructures, modern instructional materials and teaching aids, passionate and experienced teachers. Operates a hybrid British and Nigerian curriculum to give your child a transformative experience. St. Matthew's Royal College is located in a serene environment with adequate security cover at Kilometer 4, Ewu Uromi Expressway, Eidenu, Irua, Edo State. Admission into JS1 and 2 and SS1 is currently going on. For more information, please call 090-5836-7512 or 080-3073-7789 or visit our website at www.stmatthewsroyaledu.com. St. Matthew's Royal College, excellence and godliness.
The much-awaited governorship election in Edo State held across the 18 local government area of the state. A battery of reporters were at various voting centers in the state. Details from the centers are presented by the reporters led by Patience Osaogiwa, who covered the voting process at Oredo local government area.
As early as 7:30 a.m., eligible voters in Oredo were converged on their voting centers to perform their civic right to vote for the candidates of their choice. At George Ida Primary School, Ward 2, Unit 2, 3, 5, 39, and 44, accreditation and voting commenced simultaneously at about 8:45 a.m. Some of the voters comment on the exercise.
It's okay. Everywhere is calm.
Have been peaceful and well organized. Very okay. There is no problem.
A former Edo State Governor, Chief Lucky Benedion, who cast his vote at about 11:30 a.m. in Ward 2, Unit 5 in George Ida Primary School, commended the turnout of voters for the election in spite of the heavy rain.
Very peaceful. People seem to be working well.
The situation was the same at the polling units in Ward 4 in Emokmai Primary School, Ward 7 in Payne Primary School, New Era College, Edokpolo Grammar School, Community Primary School, and Ward 3 in Oba EY Primary School.
It was peacefully, and there is no violence.
It has been very peaceful around here, especially in the Edokpolo Center, and a lot of persons have come out this morning to vote.
We all did our best to make sure we do the right thing at the right time.
The turnout is very good, apart from when the rain fell from out there. But after the rain, people started coming again. The people came out willingly to do their functions. Nobody was embarrassed.
A young man was arrested in Ward 2, George Ida Primary School, along Yama Road by the EFCC for alleged vote buying.
It is the expectation of voters that the exercise will reflect their wishes. I now hand over to Roslyn Eworame, covering Ikpoba local government area.
Accreditation and voting commenced at 8:30 a.m. at Igueben Primary School in Ward 7 in Ikpoba local government area, following the early arrival of electoral materials by INEC officials. The electorate and party agents conducted themselves peacefully to exercise their franchise. The PDP deputy governorship candidate, Barrister Osaodio Ogi, who also joined the queue to cast his votes, comments on the exercise.
The materials were distributed on time. The communication started on time. And I've just voted. What's going on over here?
Meanwhile, the APC chieftain in Ikpoba EJ Agbonaima, alleged financial inducement in Itoha Grammar School, Ward 6, just as the Labour Party leader in Ikpoba Mashidu Egage, also laments financial inducement in Ward 5.
This is not what we should expect. People should be allowed to vote for the candidate of their choice, not being coercing or try to induce them with 30,000 naira. This is wrong.
It has been 100% fair. There are some instances where money was exchanging hand, vote buying, but it was not done within the premises.
The two heavyweight political parties, they are just very much involved in vote buying. and that I think is not healthy for our electoral processes and the nation at all.
At Western Boys High School, Ward 2, voters commended the smooth conduct of the election and the functionality of the beavers.
The beavers was successful
and it has been very calm.
We voted. We are still here waiting for the result to be counted.
Voting ended at 3 p.m. in some units in Igueben LGA, and INEC officials were seen cancelling the unused voters' sheets to pave the way for the collation of results.
All the wards and units visited so far in Igueben LGA local government area have been peaceful, and I hand over to Ameze Bazwaye, monitoring the exercise in Egor local government area.
At Oluwa Primary School, housing units 1 to 10, Ward 7 in Egor local government area, electoral materials and INEC officials arrived early, hence accreditation and voting commenced simultaneously at about 8:45 a.m. In Ward 4, Unit 6, 7 and 8, accreditation and voting commenced at about 10 a.m. Some voters and an INEC official praised the process as swift and peaceful, while some decried their inability to vote due to late coming.
It has been very orderly. We thank God Almighty.
People turn up to vote whosoever they want to govern them.
The beaver machine is working smoothly.
I came to cast my vote, but unfortunately they said they're not closed.
Some individuals who were allegedly engaged in vote buying were arrested by EFCC officials at Ward 7 in Egor.
There's no vote buying. People are buying food stuff here and they'll say that they have buying vote.
Some boys and a woman were sharing money. Then the EFCC arrested the woman and the boy.
At Unit 18, 19, 52 and 53 in Ward 8, as well as Units 26 to 30 in Ward 5, voters defied the heavy downpour to exercise their franchise. The Deputy Majority Leader and member representing Egor constituency, Natasha Osawau, cast her vote at Unit 53, Ward 8.
It's exciting to know that the Nigeria we finally want has started coming to pass, where every vote counts.
Voting was disrupted in Unit 21, Ward 7, as the ballot box and voting booth were destroyed.
He just carried the box and smashed it on the ground.
One young man destroyed all the ballot papers. Police came, and that was how he was apprehended.
Aside from the pockets of violence, including ballot box snatching and of course vote buying that characterized some units in Egor local government, the election process in the 10 wards in Egor was smooth. I'm right here at Ewosa Grammar School, where about 8 units in Ward 9 are currently situated here, and voting has ended. I am Ameze Bazwaye, handing you over now to my colleague Efosa Wangwe for more updates on the election process.
The 2024 governorship election in areas monitored in Ovia Northeast and Southwest went seamlessly. At Okada Ward 1 and 2, eligible voters trooped out for the exercise, which commenced as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. The situation was not different in Ward 3 and 4 and some units, as the voters deferred the downpour to exercise their civic responsibility. Some voters described the exercise as smooth.
So far so good. The voting has been so peaceful.
Let me first commend INEC. They've been on time, they've been very professional. Also, let me commend our security services.
The only thing I would say is that the turnout is very low, the voter apathy.
The election was peaceful and it was very fair.
The situation went on unhindered in Igueben East and West wards. However, some pockets of complaints of inability to vote by some of the voters were recorded in some units in Igueben West ward.
I must give it to my people, and this Ward 1.
We're in Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4. This morning, our party agent, PDP party agent, was chased away. They slapped him, they beat the other 3 women.
The presence of security personnel was conspicuous as they resorted to firing tear gas to quell an ugly situation by some suspected thugs.
In most of the areas monitored in Ovia Northeast and Ovia Southwest, it was discovered that there was one unique feature. At about 12 noon, voting has completed. Details for reports in Orhionmwon and Orhionmwon local government areas. Igueben is standing by.
Election process in Orhionmwon and Orhionmwon local government areas was peaceful and seamless as INEC officials and materials arrived polling units on time. At Ewarwe, Unit 8 and 25, electorate were on the ground waiting for accreditation to commence the exercise. at Okogbo, Ukpato, Ward 6, Units 1, 2, and 24. Ugboko, Ward 5, Unit 26. Accreditation and voting went peacefully, while voters came out en masse despite the downpour to exercise their franchise at Ward 5, Unit 23 and 24. Former governorship candidate Pastor Osage Izeyamu, Chairman Orhionmwon Local Government Area, Newman Ugiagbe, and others commended INEC for the process.
Exercised my franchise, just voted, and everything is going very smoothly and orderly. And we believe and we pray that it will remain safe.
I want to commend the INEC for coming this earlier, this 17 past 8 a.m. and the process has been very, very peaceful.
At Egor, Orhionmwon Ward 1 Unit 7, Igeduma Ward 3 Units 1 and 8, and Enyai Ward 6 Unit 7, counting was already ongoing. Some electorate described the process as peaceful.
The turnout here has been very, very impressive. Even in the rain, people came out, voted and waited for this votes to be counted.
The voting process here was very okay. It was peaceful.
The election was peaceful in Orhionmwon and Orhionmwon local government areas, with voters coming out en masse despite the rain to exercise their franchise. From Enya Primary School, Ward 6, Unit 7, Orhionmwon local government area, I hand over to my colleague, Chris Omidje, who is covering Esan West, Esan Central, and Esan Northeast local government areas.
Edo State governorship election across Edo Central Senatorial District was peaceful and recorded impressive turnout of voters at various polling units to vote for their preferred candidate. Election material arrived all polling units at about 8:30 a.m. Accreditation and voting took place simultaneously. The APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebolo, cast his vote at about 10 a.m. He described the process as peaceful and also commended the INEC and security agents for their professionalism.
I believe the way you push your camera, it should be like that everywhere. It's okay here. What I'm seeing here is the testimony that INEC is getting it right.
Other party chieftains in their various polling units at Uromi, Ward 5, Esan Northeast Local Government Area, Ikewane, Ward 9, Opoji, Esan Central Local Government Area, and Ile, Ward 10, in Esan West Local Government Area, described the election as peaceful without violence across the senatorial district.
There is a high volume of voters turnout, and so far so good. It's going on well.
For INEC, they've done very well. They said 8:30, we started 8:30, and there is no rancor here. The security, they are performing their duty, and there is no threat to the safety of the people here.
I commend INEC. I commend the security agencies. Since we started 8:30, it's been very peaceful, it's been orderly, but of course, after counting today, the people will make their voice known.
We are here to cast our votes. There's no violence in the ward, there's no violence in the local government. We have done our possible best to make sure our candidate emerges as the next governor of Edo State. Thank you.
In my ward, Ward 10, Esan West, the election has been very peaceful to a very large extent, and the enthusiasm is high. The electorates are all out to vote for the candidates of their choice.
The people have really coordinated themselves. Despite the bad weather, the turnout is quite massive.
At the time of this report, counting and collation has commenced. For more on election coverage, I hand over to Deborah Ogbefun.
This is Egor Primary School, Ward 2, in Igueben local government area of Edo State, one of the polling centers for the 2024 governorship election in the state. Behind me are eligible voters who turned out en masse to exercise their civic responsibility. Accreditation for voting by INEC officials commenced as scheduled at Egor Primary School, Ward 2, Units 1 to 5, Igueben local government area, as voters came out in their numbers to vote for candidates of their choice without any hindrance and hitches.
The INEC staff, they are really doing their best. The security agencies that are here on ground, there's relative peace over here.
The 2024 governorship election also commenced as early as 9 o'clock in the morning in Ward 1, Unit 6 in Ekeke, Igueben local government area polling center, where the only female governorship candidates in the race under the People's Redemption Party, Patience Ndidike, voted.
It was seamless, everything going right, and I'm glad that I'm a part of this process.
There were, however, pockets of complaints at Ward 2, Unit 7, Idumotutu, where the beavers capturing machine was said to have failed. PDP chieftain, Chief Tommy Hime, said the exercise had early hiccups.
Halfway through the process, the beavers machines failed. I hope that this failure of beavers machine is only in Unit 7 and is not prevalent across the entire state.
At Afuda and Egbiki primary schools, the process was conducted under tight security.
The 2024 governorship election process has been concluded in Egbiki Primary School, Ward 1, Igueben local government area of the state. Right now, ballot papers are being counted while the voters are waiting patiently to see the outcome of their vote cast. For more on election report, and I hand over to Wellington Akodija, who covered the election in Eastern Southeast local government area.
The PDP governorship candidate, Dr. Aswe Ighodalo, was received by a large crowd of eligible voters at Ward 1, Unit 3 in Ewuimi community, Eastern Southeast local government area of Edo State. In line with his respect and humility for the elderly, Dr. Ighodalo, even when he was called to vote, he declined and said the elderly women and fathers should vote first before him. Commenting on the exercise shortly after casting his vote, Dr. Ighodalo, who thanked his committee for the show of love, however expressed reservation on the conduct of some security personnel.
Everybody should be calm. All of our people should come out to vote. They shouldn't be intimidated. People shouldn't allow themselves to be intimidated. They should come out to vote. They should come out to vote in numbers. They shouldn't worry and they shouldn't be afraid of anything.
The PDP governorship hopeful, Dr. Ighodalo, said he is optimistic for victory.
The way it's going, once there's no funny hanky-panky, the funny hanky-panky that they've been trying all morning, we're pretty confident that we'll win this election by God's grace.
The election in Ewuimi, in Eastern Southeast local government area of the state, the home of the PDP governorship candidate, Dr. Aswe Ighodalo, went on peacefully, though there were pockets of challenges which were handled by the stakeholders. However, from here I hand over to my colleague, Williams Liama.
In Etsako West local government area, the governorship election went smoothly. Accreditation and voting at Units 1 and 17, Ward 10, Iyamu Uzari, commenced on schedule. Early morning drizzling did not deter voters as they conducted themselves in an orderly manner, exercised their franchise. The former governor of Edo State and senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, Comrade Adams Oshomole, his mother, Hajia Ashitu Oshomole, and some voters expressed satisfaction with the turnout and his free exercise.
You will see that the police are redundant. They don't have any. I'm very happy. I'm also happy that you, the media, are here showing live pictures, and I want to congratulate ITV. I guess like me, other people watching television will say, so this thing is peaceful.
The situation was not different at Units 4, 20, and 24 in Ward 11.